Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. 40 years ago, manufacturing accounted for 30% of GDP in this country. It now stands at barely 9%. If there is to be any serious agenda around levelling up in this country, we need a modern manufacturing renaissance to close the gap between the regions, to rebalance between services and manufacturing, and to be a country that is actually exporting again, which has a massive impact on our balance of trade. We need steel to be at the heart of that modern manufacturing renaissance. Steel is the backbone of manufacturing. It is in the cars that we drive, the offices we work in, even the cutlery that we use to eat our meals. It's the heart of our aerospace and automotive sectors. It is absolutely vital as a foundation industry. The Talbot steelworkers in my constituency make the best steel that money can buy, and it is green steel. Imagine relying on steel from China with some of the dirtiest steel production processes in the world. It would be the definition of a false economy to allow our steel sector to collapse, both in terms of the need for a proper industrial strategy, but also in terms of reducing our dependence on China. It is the beating heart of the economy and community. 4,000 well-paid steelworkers in my Aberavon constituency. Some say, Madam Deputy Speaker, that steel is a sunset industry. Nothing could be further from the truth. It is vital in photovoltaic cell production. It is the vast majority of the alloys that are used in steel these days didn't even exist 10 years ago. It is at the cutting edge of innovation. Tata Steel is in the midst of a cash flow crisis because of the impact of COVID-19, which has caused demand for steel to fall off a cliff. It needs government-backed loan support. I don't care if it's a loan or if it's Project Birch. It doesn't matter. We need that support to government so that the steel industry can weather the storm and help us to build back better. There can be no post-pandemic economic recovery without a strong and healthy steel industry. And imagine the cost of doing nothing. 4,000 well-paid jobs going on to benefits. The capex, capital expenditure costs of decommissioning the Port Talbot Steelworks would be astronomical. The loan would be a far better value for the taxpayer than the cost of doing nothing. I urge the government, therefore, to step up to the plate. I urge the government to take the long view, to put in place an industrial strategy so that energy prices, business rates, a proper trade defence mechanism so we stop the dumping of Chinese steel. All of this needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. But first of all, we need that loan from government, and we need it today. Thank you.